Are we ready for the stream? Because I'm ready for the stream. And it's not o'clock yet, but I'm going for it. Oh, I'm going for it. Welcome on in, everybody. It's Outer Wilds. We have a lot of things to see, a lot of things to do. And I'm not really sure what to do. Let's find out. So last stream... Oh, I also forgot to zoom in over here because I zoom in sometimes. That's the one. Oh, no. That sucks. Well, I guess that's that. Zoomed in only a little bit. So, last stream, I remember finding super important things. Super important things. I found in the Twin Embers. Don't know if the volume is good. That's the one. I found in the Twin Embers some engine, and I know how to get back there. And we might get back there right about now. But let's first see what we got. The Sunless City, yeah, we've been there. High Energy Lab, Ash Twin. The core of Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Yes. Curious. The Wandering Rock was first spotted in a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed of Ember Twin's North Pole. A Nomai named Kalios mysteriously vanished from a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the end at Ember Twin's North Pole. That's where we're going today. Back to Ember Twin. And to the North Pole lake bed. Not really sure if that's gonna work out well. Did we move? We moved a little bit. That's where we're going. And hopefully not crashing. The sun is just passing by. There's the Ash Twin in front of us. And we're slowing down. Hopefully I won't enter orbit of the Ash Twin. Although by the looks of it I am about to. I believe this is North Pole. No, don't land. I don't need that. It's not. This is North Pole. Okay. Okay, let's land over here. That works out. Unidentified signal. I know exactly what kind of signal it is. Hey, but dude. I know things. I think. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant steep. Oh yeah, I remember talking about this. I did find a bunch of new things though. So Chert over here found writing about a hidden planet. Not my writing, about the quantum moon, about the sun station. Is that what's in orbit around the sun? Then do you think? Yeah, Chert. They told us all the things that we should know. Okay, so down below we go. Huh. Have I not been here? I have. The sand wasn't here, though, the first time around. Oh, it blocked a path. You can't delay. Iggy, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome on in. You can't delay. That planet right there is timed. It is timed. And fortunately we have explored it a little bit already. But the journal is helpful, very helpful, the map mode of the journal. Because it just divides things a little bit differently. It gives me information that the other map doesn't, in regards to where I need to go. Specifically those subcategories. I was sort of not expecting to see them. Basically, they add official names to all the places that we've been to. So the Ember Twin, that's the one we're going to. Hopefully, by the time we arrive, we won't have sand over there. And we're slowing down. Don't crash against the other planet, please. Don't crash against any planet. Crash. It's fine. Are we out in space? Sort of. Okay. Where are we going? North Pole, that's the one. There you are. That's good enough. It's a little bit broken. The ship is, but yeah, it's fine. It works. So down we go. Into the wrong place. We'll find it. This is the right place. And now it doesn't have sand because the sand hasn't started leaking yet. For whatever reason, it just leaks all over as well. And this is not the way. What? It's really easy to get lost. Oh, maybe I didn't need to go back. Was I here before? I think so. Wow, I do not remember this. Is this... It's a river of sand. Oh, this is weird. It's a river of sand. Jung, how's it going? Welcome on in. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we have not been here. So this is the secret. Or the way forward anyway. And it's sort of weird. I'm not... I think the sand is coming because the other planet has started to let it fall. But we're still safe. Mitz, welcome on in. How's it going? Oh no. That's not the way. Are we on... the thing is, I don't know if we're on a timer right now. So it is pretty tense. Finally here, indeed. How's the plot progress going? I'm just discovering a bunch of things. Still haven't found, like, the, well, I'm just discovering the plot. Oh, I see. I see. This is pretty important, actually, because I know the way forward. Oh, that's kind of bad. There we go. Take off your helmet. I don't think you can do that. So this is where we came in from. Okay, don't worry about it. Always look where we're going in this world. 3 minutes of oxygen. Oh, even the rocks break. Oh my god, this quantum business. Okay, we still have fuel. And we have air. I think we found it. I think we found where we're supposed to go. Yep. Unidentified signal nearby. That's bad news. Okay, maybe it isn't. Have you uncovered all the secrets of a quantum moon? I don't know. I don't think so. You have missed previous streams, unfortunately. These are going up on YouTube, so if you want to follow there, especially if you want to see like the me finding the stuff, because the reaction, I'm sure, like this game is quite something, and so I'm putting all these on YouTube. So if you wanna see that, can you die by too strong gravitational force? You should be able to die by that, but you don't. You cannot. You actually fall into a black hole and you don't get spaghettified or anything. You do, well, it's kind of complicated because when you say gravitational force, when you hit a wall, that's gravity as well. That's the same force as gravity, basically. So you can die by hitting things, and I've died a few times. Melorai over here wrote, if you've come here to look for Koleos, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days. And they died over here, I'm just now noticing. Also, unidentified signal. Huh. Anona says, your strange wandering rock friend is here, though Koleos isn't. Koleos and I observed this unusual looking rock shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. What happened before Koleos disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Koleos standing on the largest one, the Wandering Rock. I was taking notes and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Koleos and the rock were both gone. This is really interesting because the way these work, and this is a little bit of a stretch of the physical definitions. Welcome to the stream, by the way, DTFE3. Welcome to the stream. How far have I gotten? I think I'm pretty far in. I have gotten. I know a few things already. I'm trying to get to the North Pole of the quantum moon right now, and I'm not really sure how that's gonna turn out. But I've been everywhere. I've found a lot of things in everywhere. And there's just a few places left still. This one is one of them. When I lit it again, Koleos and the rock were both gone. Okay, so this is really interesting because the way it works with these rocks is that if they're being observed, if they're being observed, they don't move, and if they are not, they move. So basically, you turn off your lantern and it disappears, and I can do that. Which is pretty cool. Okay, so we have shiplog updated. Turns off that light. There's the rock. Okay, I'm trying to see if these skeletons... Okay, the skeletons disappear as well. Which is... Look at them, they're standing up and whatnot. Which is what I figured. But also I know now how to get to places. And we moved. So I'm gonna park... No, let's not do that. That's the one. Park the rock there, and we have something else. This is Koleos writing for sure. Of course it is. How curious. This rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack any entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. I took care of that already, hopefully. Actually, I didn't. Because that's not how the machine works. The Wandering Rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. That doesn't look sedimentary to me, actually. Anyway, well, I wonder if I myself become quantum briefly when the rock carried me. This seems to... The clearest explanation, hypothesis, if the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Mellorai is here now, too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object, and yeah, this is why it's a stretch, because of the conscious being. There's no such a thing. That's not a physical reality. And ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness. The being can become entangled with that quantum object, and they move together. That's what it meant! Inside the towers in the quantum planet, it says, understand the principle of quantum entanglement, which again is nothing like what's going on right now. Quantum entanglement is, do we know? Can we explain? Can we explain? Let's see, how far have we got? That's actually a hint of the Temple of Moon, looks like Mars. I suppose it does, a little bit. This is it's the red twin, or is it? No, Ember twin, which is sort of fiery twin and whatever. It's not geologically active as far as I can tell. Have you gotten the joke ending? I haven't gotten any ending yet. There's a joke ending, though? I suppose it's a premature ending, so maybe, I don't know. But yeah, quantum entanglement is... So, quantum particles have momentum and spin. Is it momentum, or is it just a spin? I think there's two properties. They are the fundamental properties of any particle, and they are the only properties of a quantum particle. I think there's something like that, but we can simplify it. We don't need to be correct in just explaining what quantum entanglement is. Quantum entanglement is used for science fiction a lot, which is pretty cool. It's used for explaining lagless communications in Mass Effect, for example, which is probably the coolest way quantum entanglement actually could theoretically be used. So the way it works is you can entangle two particles, and you can call them entangle, you can call them anything. You can, like, marry two particles. It doesn't matter the name that you call it, but what happens is, when you entangle two particles, is that when you observe one of those particles, the other one will be will have the same position, the same spin, and the same direction, and all the properties that I mentioned, the spin and momentum. I think those are the two properties. And when you observe one, the other one will have that. And that's independent of anything. The thing is, of course, the notion of what observing is, which is a thing that I rambled about before. Charge and spin, I think that is the correct one. Harry, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I can guide you to it. Doesn't really spoil anything if you're fully explore the Ember Twin. Is it down here? Okay, yeah, sure. Let me die, and then we'll do the joke ending. I'm curious to see that. I have not seen any ending. Okay, so the thing is, it's still here, which is really good. And the thing is, look at that. I'm not looking at it, and it's still there. I'm just taking a photo, but that's still observing. But the thing is, anything is observing. Air pressure is observing, because that's a measuring thing. That's how physics works. Anyway, I need to take you out, and then we're back, or we're some other place. Friends, if you find... This is from Mellorai. So she? Don't remember. I think the other one is a he. Game stream turning to science stream. I'm not very good at it, though, so I don't, like... I'm just rambling. Feel free to correct me. The thing is, does the information travel faster than the speed of light or not? Exactly. That's the hypothesis, is that information, like, that's the hypothesis, is that somehow when you observe a one of the particles, no matter where the other particle is, because that's the implication, and you are very right to point it out, Mitz. The thing is, you observe that particle, and wherever it is, even if it's on the other side of the universe, it will have the same spin and the same momentum when observed. And I've heard an hypothesis that's regarding that, which is sort of, we're not seeing because the problem is information itself is a very complicated notion in physics, because that's not a thing. I mean, it is a thing, but it's not. It's, like, information is only a mechanical device, right? It's only a thing that happens. So it's the thing that, like, a light beam is going this way or whatever. And what happens with the particles is we just cannot understand what they're doing. So the explanation that I heard about what that might be is a fundamental property of physics, quantum physics, naturally, that we don't know, and that it can allow us to predict, can allow us to understand. Well, I was gonna say to predict where the particles are gonna be, but we can't do that because that's the point of quantum particles. We don't know what they're gonna do. But I remember I watched a video on. I think it's 3 Blue 1 Brown. If you don't know 3 Blue 1 Brown, check it out on YouTube. It's really, really good. No, it wasn't there. That's for mathematics. It was Minute Physics, I think. And it's super complicated. A lot of the stuff just goes way over my head. You need to go to the laboratory on the Ember Twin, the one with a solar panel. Oh, those are solar panels. There you go. That's the first step. Okay. Does information have a mass? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, what is information? What is that? How do you measure? What is that? Well, what? You know, because the speed of light is not a measurement until... Yeah, exactly. That's also another thing. It's not directly related. And I don't remember where I saw it. I don't remember where I saw it. Imagine this about things traveling in the speed at the speed of light. If you have a lantern, imagine you have a laser, right? And you have a laser in your room, wherever you are, and you move it like this in a radius. So it's like pivoting on your elbow or shoulder or whatever, even your wrist. You're moving it, and the laser itself is moving at a faster speed than the laser in your hand, right? The point of the laser is going to move at a faster speed. And you can easily make, well, not necessarily easily, but you can make that point of the laser move at a faster than the speed of light. You can move it from across the surface of the moon or something. I think we have lasers that go up to the moon, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure so, because they left some four little things on the moon where they synchronize satellites to some mirrors. Either way, the point is you can run it across the moon, and if you do it in less than, like, I think it's 0.1 seconds or something like that, if you do it at that speed, which is not that difficult, the laser itself up in the moon is going to be traveling at a faster than the speed of light. And that is objectively true, because what we mean by traveling is a completely different thing than what physics means by traveling. The laser isn't traveling at all. It's just the beams of light that are coming from from your hand or wherever your equipment is to the moon. Those are the things that's traveling. Everything else is just our perception. And the same happens with shadows. You could cast a shadow, and the shadow would travel across the moon. Imagine you just put your finger in front of the sun and the shadow would travel faster than the speed of light if you did it fast enough. But it's not. That's not the way it works. So I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that notion of, but I don't remember where it was. But it's a pretty interesting thing because it's precisely that kind of point where you need to establish a distinction between what is real in the physical world and what is all in our perception. Because one thing exists and the other doesn't. One thing is a measurement, and a measurement isn't real. I think that's a good way of putting it, I feel. A measurement isn't real. Like, 10 meters aren't real. The thing is what it is, but, the measurement of you observing the thing, it's all in our heads. It's just what we observe. And the light in the moon, traveling across the moon, it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. It's just a measurement. It's just us observing. Instead of being 10 meters, we're observing light coming into our eyes, or whatever it's doing. Photon does not experience time, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that's another really cool thing, and actually the easiest way for you to understand the theory of relativity. is photons, because they don't have mass, they don't experience time. There's like, if you're a photon, from the beginning of the universe to the end of the universe, and when I say end, I mean time, but from the beginning of the universe, when the universe was born, and you're just gonna go around for a million years, you're gonna be stuck, because the universe, I think I don't know if it's for a million years, for a long, long time, the universe was basically all opaque, because it was so dense, it's all opaque. The photons couldn't even get out of themselves, or something like that. It's something ridiculous and weird to understand. But once you just go out, you just go, right? And for everybody else, you're just going to be like, oh, look at that. There's light just going from the sun to the earth and back and forth. And that's how photons work. And it's all light. That's all that working. But for a photon, no time passes. Zero time passes. Zero time passes. Because they just, for themselves, they're at the speed of light. Time doesn't exist. Which is, understanding that and just understanding why that is first off the basis of understanding why acceleration to the speed of light dilates time, or actually, it's not time dilation, it's the other one. The opposite of time dilation. It's the one where you slow down, where basically, well, it depends on your perspective when you say you slow down. You sort of speed up in another perspective. Contraction, time contraction. Yeah, it's basically when for a year for you, if you're almost at the speed of light, imagine whatever percentage, 99% of the speed of light, a minute for you, in a minute, you're going to spend a minute, and things around you are going to spend a year, for example. Just conjecture. It's very hard to make it that drastic. But it is observable. Time contraction and dilation is observable. It can be measured. And it is measured. It's calculated for satellites. Satellites experience time dilation and time contraction. It's super complicated. And, well, it's not super complicated. It's complicated because they know exactly what they're doing. They have all the mathematics. But satellites are corrected for time dilation, which is super interesting because they're going around at 25,000 kilometers an hour, depending on the altitude. So they're going very fast, which means time for the satellites happens at a slower speed, or rather, an hour for a satellite is like an hour and 1 second for us. And the other way around goes the same. An hour for them, or rather, an hour for us is like 49 seconds for them. It's kind of anyway. Technically, measurement is our way to communicate the distance between something and such. Yeah. It's very easy for us to forget that when we talk about the information, specifically when we talk about information and speed of information, it's very easy for us to forget that we deal with information usually with things that are written on paper or the speed of the internet or whatever. All that is very physical, but sometimes it isn't, and especially on a conceptual level when we're trying to come up with ideas. Time, friction, interaction, collapse, because it has no mass. I've seen a recent video on this. May post a link here. Yeah, I think you can post a link, no problem. And it shows up on video as well, so I think people can copy that. Our brain is programmed to turn raw information into understandable information. Yeah, absolutely. That's the biggest thing, like understanding that that reality is all in our heads. Starts from understanding a question about what color is what is the color of our planet. For me, it started from there. For other people, it can start anywhere. But for me, it started from there, asking what is the color of Earth. And that's not a that has an answer, in the sense that, like, we can come up with an average of the color, right? We take a picture or take many pictures and come with thank you for the follow, by the way, Gigolo. We come up with a picture and just average all the colors, and we can figure out the Earth is sort of blue, and we can say it's blue. And we say blue in English, but other languages will have other words. It doesn't matter. It's still the same answer, even if they call it another word. There's languages that don't have words for that don't distinguish between blue and green, for example. I think Russian is one of them, actually. The color of blue and green are the same color, or have the same word. And there's languages that do distinguish between different colors. For example, Portuguese distinguishes between... Oh, actually, there's a better English for... I say Portuguese because I'm Portuguese. There's a better example. Pink. Pink and red are the same color. They're just... Pink is just a little bit lighter than red. But we still say that's pink and that's red, and those are different colors. And whereas other cultures or other languages might not. Russian, no, okay, Russian it isn't. I don't know what language it is. But the thing about the color is this. That's if you're just gonna look at the Earth and look at the color, you're not analyzing the color of the Earth. The answer to that question, it's blue. That answer is not the correct answer, or rather, it tells us about what we see. It doesn't tell us the color of the Earth. So the question, to be better put, is what color is the color we see when we look at the Earth? Because colors are just the spectrum of light, right? The frequency, light frequencies or whatever. And the Earth has many colors. It radiates a lot of ultraviolet lights, and what's the other one? You know, anything like X-rays, radio waves. All of that is light. And if you have eyes that could see that, you could see those colors. And if you have eyes that only see in infrared, you can see infrared. And the color of the Earth is whatever name you come up for that bit of color that you see. So the answer to what color is the Earth isn't the correct answer, because the Earth is super complicated, right? If you're talking about it scientifically, you're going to need to analyze all the spectrum. You're just going to analyze you're going to get one of those thingamajigs that scientists have, and you're going to have like a graph, and that's the color of the Earth. And it's all like 70% this and 60% that and whatever. But when you say it's blue, you're answering the question of what color do we see? But for us, it's real. That's our reality. We say this is blue and this is red, and that is real. That is a factual thing that you can prove and try with scientific methods, and you can try and repeat, and you see it is blue. And I think that for me, that's where Norwegian blue and green, groen, is it groen? I don't know how to pronounce either of those. Does the RGB in the light we see colors? Wait. Let's see. Regarding the colors. Oh, the dude on Technology Connections. Oh yeah. The Technology Connections has a video about colors in general, but about the color purple. He explained it in a way that I never saw before. It's really interesting, but it's super hard to understand why purple is a made up color. All colors are made up. They're all made up, but purple is more made up than the others. So they wouldn't call it blue. The RGB. Oh, that's what I saw. It was in the. I think it was. No, was it? It must have been in Technology Connections that I heard about the. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Anyway, due to the RGB in the light, we see colors that are not in the rainbow spectrum. It's not quite like that. The rainbow spectrum. The problem with the rainbow, that's purple. That what you're talking about is purple, but the rainbow has purple, and that's the hardest part to understand. Is the rainbow does have purple. I might be mistaken. Does it have purple? I remember looking it up specifically. What is the color that's missing from the rainbow because of the way the spectrum is laid out, right? And we're seeing purple for us is the junction between red and blue. It's not red and blue. It's magenta and cyan, and that's the junction of those two colors, and of course because the rainbow is from one side to the other, the little band with the colors. There's purple that doesn't exist there because it's the mixture of the two opposite ones. But the problem is, I think there is there's a way for us to see purple if the rainbow is strong enough. I don't remember. In Japanese, there's a word for blue and green at the same time. Aoi. There you go. So that's an example. You love it when I rant. Codex125, welcome to the stream. There was an episode of Battlestar Galactica where a cyborg was punished by being turned into a human, and he complained about not being able to see ultraviolet light and hear the hum of gamma radiation. It was quite the monologue. Yeah, that's really cool. That's a really cool thing. I like that. That's what I should call my tinnitus from now on. I can't hear the hum from gamer radiation. That's the good one. I like it. Yeah, that would be. We humans have problem with super silent ambience, so it would be like imagine you just could hear things that are very sparse. Imagine the gamma radiation is very is all over the place. But imagine there's a specific frequency of sound that's very quiet. Every once in a while, like when people talk, you can hear it, but every once in a while you can't. So imagine your ears just tuned to that. Everything would be silence all the time. So that'd be super super spooky. That's really cool. I like the other a couple of years back, the other day, I came up with an idea for an alien or an alien race or something that didn't like the smell of Earth. And this was supposed to be a comedy, just in my head, obviously, because I didn't write it. It was supposed to be a comedy where aliens came to the Earth, and I wrote a few jokes, and one of them, or I didn't write a few jokes, I came up with a few jokes, and one of them was about how the Earth smells like farts. And of course, this doesn't work like if you're talking scientifically, because what's farts and all that sort of stuff. The Earth smells like farts. Now, farts for us smell like sulfur, and they smell bad for potentially evolutionary reasons. Potentially, we can conjecture that it is evolutionary reasons. You don't like crap because crap is a lot of germs and bacteria that will kill you. So it smells bad for us, and people who are disgusted by the smell of crap don't get sick as much, and that's how selective natural selection works. No, you can conjecture. It doesn't matter because it's all a joke. But the thing is, sulfur smells bad for us. Rotten food smells of sulfur. There's a bunch of things. Sulfur is bad for us. Or sulfur isn't bad for us, but like the things that are associated with it tend to be. And so for us, farts smell bad because of sulfur. But the joke was that the aliens were made of iron. And iron rusts. It oxidizes. That's what rust is. And oxygen is all over the place. So for them, oxygen is painful. It's or painful or something. It doesn't matter what it is, but for them, oxygen is bad. They don't like oxygen. They breathe or they don't breathe at all, whatever. They don't like oxygen because it rusts them. And so for them, the Earth is full of water and full of oxygen, and it just stinks of farts all of the time. And for us, oxygen is very nice, so it doesn't. So that was the butt of a joke, and I made up. I don't remember what it was. It's been a bunch of time, but I was playing around with the smells of things because it's funny. Thinking there's so many gases that have no smell whatsoever. Gases that can be super poisonous as well. So it's not even about natural selection or anything. But gas like methane doesn't have smell, and farts are largely methane. No, not largely. There's a bunch of methane in there, but it doesn't have smell. And in fact, if you have a methanol, they have to add. Is it methanol? What is the methane based? I don't know. Methanol is just a commercial name. I'm pretty sure. I think that's for vehicles, though. That's for combustion engines. Anyway, imagine if the game didn't pause while reading text. I would pause the game in another one. You can change that option, I think. In the game Space Station 13, Ashwalkers are an alien reptile race that can't survive in an environment that's human-friendly. Oxygen makes them choke, and the pressure is too high. Yeah, the pressure is also a serious issue. Like, just think about it. If you stood on the surface of Jupiter, you would die, because it's like you hitting a wall at a race car speed, burn against the wall at 300 kilometers an hour, just standing on the surface, because you just be flattened. It's such a enormous gravity. It's 63 times the gravity of the Earth, 63 G. I remember I really like my favorite anime of all time. One of my two favorite anime of all time is called Planets. It's science fiction. It's hard science fiction where they try to be as scientifically accurate as possible and whatnot. And they meet the heroes, or the protagonists anyway, meet the first lunar person. And it's so well done. Like, the Planets, you need to watch that. That is such a fantastic anime series, and it's anime as well. It's not even going to be like a super hoity-toity like special anime where it's all moody and no, it's just normal anime, except it's just really good, and it's not with kids, which is pretty cool. Except that lunar person that had been born like 10 years or 10 years back or something. She was the first one to be born because at the time there was already colony, but there weren't people born on the moon, and she was born there, and they met her. There was some storyline related stuff, and they met her, and she looks like a 16, 17-year-old. She's tall, and she's she's tall basically, and she's going around acting like a kid. And I remember one of the characters was like, "Well, she's so childish," and then that's how they introduced the notion of gravity or the lack thereof on the moon, affecting the growth of humans. And she was totally healthy on the moon, no problem whatsoever, because she was like oxygen and stuff in those colonies or whatever. But the crux of the episode sort of went to how she could never go to the Earth because her lungs are just not developed for it. Just by the nature of being born and growing up on the moon, which makes total sense. I don't know how medically it would work because there's a lot of genetic stuff that also would cause issues. So the game sort of hand waves a lot of that stuff away so we can tell a story. It doesn't hand wave everything. Cancer and just radiation is a big problem for astronauts in real life, and in I say the game, I mean the anime, and in the anime as well. It's a big problem. Cancer is a big problem because of the radiation. But that was really interesting. And then the episode turns out to be about a different thing. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but anyway. There was a Francis Carsak's book where there were aliens made of metal. Entirely highly recommend, by the way. It's a classic SF. Francis Carsack. I believe I have read a book from him. And I did not enjoy the writing style, but I did enjoy the storyline, but I didn't enjoy the writing style. It's very drawn out. You can tell he has a point to make, and then I don't know if it's the same. It was a captain on a spaceship, and I basically stopped like halfway through. I don't remember the name though. I don't know if it was that. So yeah, let's continue. Mellorai, some of us... Oh, I didn't read this one, did I? Friends, if you find any signs of Kaleos, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip, and has been missing ever since. Mellorai... Oh, this is Burr. Mellorai, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Kaleos. Can you tell us more about your expedition? Mellorai says, you have my gratitude, Burr. Kaleos and I were studying the caves' geology. We hope to learn about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area. Where was young Kaleos lost, Mellorai? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. And you notice on the left side that we're not at the North Pole already. It happened in an instant and without warning. I turned away from Kaleos to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air, Anona. I'm afraid for him. Hypotheses, we will learn more about by examining the northern lake bed cave where Kaleos disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. I did visit some of the... Oh, dang it. I did visit some of these caves before. Wait a minute. This keeps going? Wait, what? Oh. I never visited this. Just trying to keep an eye on that. Let's go, let's travel. Book called So the Rule Part. I don't know how part is said in French. Okay. Okay, we're back over here. Oh, dang it, I lost it. There it is. we're back over here. Okay. Okay, we got this. Where is that? Where did I go with that? Oh, I can't have this there. Okay. This is new. This is new. Okay. Melorai says, Kaleos is missing. He vanished from the lake bed at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. Okay, I read this before, I think. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend, because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier? Wasn't this the same rock? Oh yeah, I read this. It's here. Okay, let's try and spot whatever's over there. Okay, that's not necessarily where I want to go. Okay, then I can go back up. Are you a physicist? You're pretty knowledgeable. No, I'm just a person that watches a few YouTube videos and reads a couple of books every once in a while. Basically, and I'm half of what I say is not accurate, by the way. Not necessarily flat out wrong. It's just, you know, there's a lot to be said about all the things. He's a historian. Yeah, I have a degree in archaeology, and basically that's. I just like knowing a bunch of things. Rather, I'm not, you know, I don't know all the things that I wanted to know, unfortunately. Because I play a lot of games, and when you play games, you can only have so much time. And I'd rather play games. Okay, let's fix our things. What did I break? Did I break the landing camera? Okay. Okay. So. I'm now realizing that if can't really activate the I can't close my eyes. This planet is really fun because you can just crash against it. It's the fastest way to get there. Look at this. Whee! I almost died. I almost died. Because if you, by any chance, get into the wrong thing, oh boy, you die. Like, for example, crashing over here. Ooh. Take me away. Whee! One thing this game doesn't maintain is the spin, which she absolutely should. What is that? Oh, that's an island. That's such a cool visual. One thing I have never properly explored is the lantern here. So we're risking death by going there. Because it is a very tiny planet. Although I see... I see that. Oh, that's bad news. Okay. I've been to the core of this planet. Yes, I have. There's nothing there, though. I didn't find out what I need to do there. I was doing it last episode. Okay, so how do I do the joke ending? Let's do the joke ending. First, we need to go to the solar panel. Okay. Solar panel. Do I need to go inside the solar panel? Or is it just outside? And off we go. Into space. Not you. Go away, son. Nobody likes you. You hurt a lot. Okay, this is a good speed. And slow down. Why didn't I think it was a solar panel, by the way? Oh, it's the landing of the century right there. So this thing is disabled. Oh. And we've been down there. Thought we needed to go there. Crashed against the planet a little bit. Anyway, let's see what we have. Lake bed is done. So here in Ember Twin, anglerfish fossil. You need to go inside. Okay. Let's do that. I know how to do that. The game forgot about the sounds here. Let's see. It's this way. There it is. Oh, I found it. Oh, there's an altimeter on the right side of the screen there that I never paid attention to. Oh, I should probably refuel here. Okay. Down we go. Crash against a few things. Whee! Argent, welcome on in. How's it going? We're gonna get a joke ending for this game. Hello, Space Colonel. I never did explore this completely. I don't think we're meant to. Yeah, I went down there. there was something over there. One of these things. Yeah, probably what it was. And this soundtrack when we get into the old places, that's so cool. That is a really cool track in particular. Soundtrack is really nice, but I need to listen to it from start to finish. Came here just in time. From the cracks in the ceiling. It'd be cool if these things were quantum as well. So I figured I had to come over here. In fact, I titled this stream "Time to Power Ancient Alien Technology," precisely because of what we found at the end of last stream, which was the power nodes. And I don't know if that's a joke ending. I wasn't gonna do it though. I was gonna follow the journal. Okay, we're safe. I don't know if this place goes up in sand. Hopefully not. Here's the tip for getting the joke ending. In the high energy lab, you can cause a paradox. Wow. That's a cool idea for a joke ending, I mean. But I don't know how the paradox works. I'm very curious now. I was messing around with that place. I couldn't figure it out. Up we go, and we are here. So these are the twins. And then there's this thing. That does whatever. This... Never found what was outside either. I think it's just the sky. What can I do with that thing? Nothing. I have no idea. I can do these two things. And then I can do this. Then this happens, whatever it is. What if you combine the white? Oh wait, there's white and black cells? No. They're all the same color. What if I did that? But how would I do that? Some of them are black. Oh, the inside. Oh, that was by mistake then. Oh, this one doesn't have anything. Oh, I had no idea. I did not pay attention. That's the paradox. That's them existing at the same time. Oh, that's so cool. You destroyed the fabric of space-time. GG. I would never have found that. That was so unlucky. They have a weird music at the end. That is weird. It's like a... It's the main tune. It's the theme song. Oh my god. This is hilarious. Yeah, it's the kazoo version of the theme song. That's right, the kazoo. Some of them are empty. Yeah, I just screwed it up so hard before when we went there. Like an idiot. I couldn't figure it out. Oh, that was super dumb. Of me before. Oh, look at that. The quantum planet is still up in the sky. It's right there. It's not there anymore. Okay. That is our new plan, though, because I can now play around with it a little bit, because I couldn't figure out what that was for. So we destroyed the fabric of space-time. Now that wouldn't have worked if you hadn't redirected the power. That's where I want to go. That's where I want to go. Go there, go there, go there. Now that wouldn't have worked if you hadn't redirected the power to the black holes. I did what? There you are. Station. Headlights, landing gear. Not a problem. Now it works. Where is this? Is it over here? It is indeed. In those triangles were miniature black holes. Yeah, I saw I saw that after when you said to look at the center of it, or to look at it, and I just paid attention to what was in there. I understood that the paradox is the thing about. It's the basis of the 22-minute time loop, I think. I'm not 100% certain of how that works. Oh, this is the anglerfish fossil. This is where I need to go. Not really sure how, but... Melorai writes, "This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did they come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, Kaleas and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it." We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Kaleos and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. An update, we need to find a way inside quickly. Mellorai, because I have returned here to search for an entrance to the cave. There were children playing on the specimen. On the specimen? That is true. They have been down there, though. I mean, it makes sense. Because they were talking about children playing on the specimen. Wait. You can't go down there? Or did I do it? Did I finish it? I think I finished it. The amount of power the black hole receives deceives how far black hole it goes. Come on. There it is. The amount of power the black hole receives deceives how far back in time it goes. Oh. So I need to power the black hole. No, what you're saying makes sense. Because they did say that. I read the text where they say they were trying to power the black hole so that it could be observable that the things come out of the black hole before. Huh. I don't know where we're going with that. Hey, Neri, and welcome to the stream. Still trying to solve the mystery. The Mister. Yes. Have you been to the sun station? I have not. I wanted to be there. I crashed against it once. Somehow. I wasn't very sure because my butt was turned to the sun and it was very complicated. But I crashed against it. Can we not be down here? That'd be fantastic. I haven't managed to find a way. Although it probably is in here, the way, because Church was talking about the sun station in here, in this planet. So, if there's a way. What do you like more, Encased, Stygian, or Warsaw? I never played Warsaw, so I'm gonna say Stygian. So far, anyway. Okay. We're a little bit injured. A little bit out of fuel. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's World War II, Revolution, Poland against Germany, Darkest Dungeon like. Yeah, I think I've seen the game. Or seen pictures of it. So your lucky day in the high energy lab, there's a hint to getting to the sun station. Let's find out. Well, it might be a hint, but it might be a hint in hindsight. Okay, so let's try and figure out what this does. See if we can just power. Put these in there and see what happens. So they do go there. So what is this for? Stay there. Right. That happens. So what? Does it specifically need a white hole and a black hole? No wonder I didn't do it properly. Huh. Black hole is the input, the white hole is the output. Yeah. This is them explaining that bit that I read before, and specifically that. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it's more than an equipment error. Yeah, I remember reading that. About Pi being unconvinced. Oh. Why didn't you power thrusts? Power thrust. I don't know if I read all 4 over here. Very easy way to do it is just to scan them all and let the journal update. Yeah, I read all of those. The thing in the middle is the solar panel power line. You can redirect the power by switching the position of the orb. Remember, there's a hint to how you get to the sun station in the lab. Yeah, I know. I was gonna... The thing is, I was gonna look at the at my space station and see. I talk about the white hole station. Yeah, they talk about the towers and whatnot. I read these, and I don't remember that I found anything. Must be downstairs or something, or it's these, but I can't make sense of what these are. Is that the sun? No. That's just a tower. No. What is that? That is the sun, isn't it? It can be concealed from different sources. It can. How do I get there? Let's read about the towers again. That's was it downstairs? Maybe. This is important. The Ash Twin project will be one of the biggest undertakings. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project. So how do I get from here to there? What if we used warp towers, like the one we have on the Whitehall station, to connect each planet directly to Ash Twin? That's what it is. Each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. What? What do you mean? Oh, Ash Twin. It's on the other side. It's on the other side. I got this. Look at me being smart. Look at that. I got a picture. Okay, so how do I get to the Ash Twin? That's not Ash Twin. Where's my ship? Sort of far away. Let's do it. Hopefully I won't fall off the planet. I think I'm gonna fall off the planet. Maybe? Okay. Where's the Ash Twin? I hear you. No, that's the sun that I'm hearing. Oh, there you are. Is that the one? That's the one over there. I've been to all of these towers. Couldn't figure out crap. Land. Wait. I heard mwah. What do you mean mwah? Oh, this is broken. That's why I didn't go in there. There's an entrance from below. Do I need to wait? It might be. It might be that I need to wait. I hope I don't. Remember that the sun station gets swallowed by the sun after some time. That's even worse. Everything gets swallowed by the sun. There's nothing down here. Or is there? Nope. Oh, that's where it is. I didn't read this. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the sun station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. How curious, Rami thinks I'm a gas, and I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Idea. I don't see what state of matter you are as to do... Okay, I did read this one. Yes. However... Yes, I remember being here. Okay. However, I don't know how to get rid of this. Huh. Okay, the sand is gone. Try from the top. From top to bottom. I did not think... I'm not sure I know what that is. No. Oh, you're still sucking in? Oh, come on. From top to bottom. Like, this one is... Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm so gonna die. My ship is gone. There's a plant over here. Oh, you don't... Not a plant, okay. Teleport me? Take me away. No? Huh. I made it. I did, but... I think I'm gonna die. I don't know that this is actually... This is what teleports me. I think it's too late now. Sun station is gone. The ship is gone as well. Minor hint. Sun is getting bigger. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. So we need to go there early. Unless, of course, we need to power that up somehow. The game is assuming a much more puzzly, which I like. But that was... That little jump puzzle was... Yeah. This planet is difficult. This planet was difficult. So far. You can avoid jetpacking. How so? The warp pods only work when it's looking straight at the target. Yeah, I think so, because that's what happened once. Oh, look at that! It's the planet. Bye. Okay, now to not get swallowed by the sun. Should have noted down where it was. The towers. And here we are. Oh. Curious. What is this? What was the enormous thing? That's the enormous thing that I saw. I was like, why is there a mountain? Nope, it's a planet. And with any luck, we're gonna see the sand start to work its way. We could actually do that. Oh, it's done. It's doing it already. It's super weird. It is super weird. There's a reason why I've played through 5 times and watched 16 streams. Yep. There's always more things to find, I suppose. But that first rush of just so many things the game throws at you all the time, that's quite something. I just booped. No, I shouldn't put the ship over here. It's gonna get taken. Put it right here. Okay. So whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. There we go. And now we need to wait. Huh. They actually bothered to make the sand disappear at different rates depending on where the other planet is. I think. The sun is so different. My ship is still good. Oh, there's the jerk that destroys the universe. I see you and your crack. I've been there. And it was possibly the first proper big puzzle that we did. I think. Maybe not. This is quite a thing. And of course, it sucks off the earth, the sand, and that's why our ship disappeared. Actually, it didn't. Just went over to that planet, crashed and broke. Most likely. Quantum platform thing. Ganson, welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm trying to get up on the solar station. And, oh, wait. Ow. Oh my god, this is even better. Take me down to Paradise City. Woohoo! Ow. Okay. Can we open this door? Did it matter? Suppose it is gonna. Okay, look at the sun. Okay, we're here. We're doing this. I think. Hey, Dark God of Thudo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, thank you, Mitz, for... Oh, look at that! It's looking at it! We're in the solar station. Looking at things. Look. There's no oxygen up here, though. Which is a bit of a problem. There's things in here. What is that? It's making noise. 281,042 years ago, no user command received for 10 minutes. All systems entering sleep. This dates the Nomai, which is pretty good. It makes sense because by the time they were here, the race of us was still like little animals. 6 minutes 44 seconds ago. That's when we started the loop. Increased solar activity detected. Sun station hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. What is that? Open emergency doors. That's probably bad. Freaking hell, that's awesome. You see how the rotation doesn't work properly? We shouldn't be rotating. It's kind of tricky. I didn't want to look at the sun because we're right above it. We're going so fast. Mission. Science compels us to explode the sun. Can't we change this? I don't enjoy working in view of such a morbid mission statement, says Idea. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. They wanted to create the loop. Our mission is to decide if such a irresponsible feat is even possible. Here's a better one. Mission, determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. Lack a sense of humor, says Pi. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kindly refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does, Idea. Yeah, ship log updated. You can say that again. This doesn't do anything, which is weird. Wait. Better not jump too much. Basically, he found the quantum rock that he could stand on and learned that if you are standing on a quantum rock, you can't see anything. You're transported into the quantum with the quantum rock. Yeah, I did that before. Oxygen. Nice. Star has reached end of natural life cycle. Now approaching red giant stage. Evacuate sun station. Approximate time until sun station is destroyed by exploding star, 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Approximate time until star's death, 14 minutes and 51 seconds. How do I evacuate, though? We only have 3 minutes and 21 seconds? Are you kidding me? And I have to read all the things? There's a Nomai over there, I think, in the picture. Oh, there you are. Come on. What happened? Did the sun station not fire? Asks Yarrow. It fired, Yarrow, but it failed. The sun barely responded. Oh, this is a cannon. There were infinitesimally small surface level changes, but they were barely visible, even to the third eye. The sun station is useless. It will never and could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over. But I'm unsure how to start over. Return to Ash Twin first, my friend. Perhaps a change of task would help. Spire noticed a comet approaching this star system that we'd like to investigate. That's coincidental there, but that's supposed to tell me to go to the stars, to the comet. I've been there already. Pi, I hurt for you, my friend. We all know how hard you've both worked. I can only offer my compassion. How are you? How is Idea? Idea says, we're well, Yarrow. Oh, or we're well, Yarrow, or as well as can be expected given the circumstances. Though disappointed, I may have disagreed with exploding the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. I'd hope our terrible work was finished. Yeah, we're going to the sun. They died here, though. Were they weighing the sun against the quantum planet? What did you find out? I found the thing that makes the sun blow up on the comet. Oh, there's more. This is similar to another place that we've been to. Oh. I think this is it. Okay, where's my ship? Having trouble finding my ship. Must be on the other side of the planet. Yeah, we just slingshot off the sun. We were going really fast. But I don't have fuel to continue. I'm still slingshotting off of the sun. We're still accelerating. We're falling back. This is bothersome. Can I re-enter? We're going really fast. No! No! Oh, no. Might as well go into the sun. Yeah, I was trying to go into the twins. There they are. It's the Ash Twin, yeah. Let's see if we can pull this off. Oh, there's the... Are we gonna see it? We're gonna see it. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Don't rotate. I want to see it. I think I'm falling into the sun now. Didn't work out. But you should reread your notes on the comment. Yes. I will do that. It's super weird how you can jump out of a planet into another. If you, like, well, it depends. You certainly can do that with the Ash Twins. I never tried with the moons. Let's read notes then. And man, I got there about as fast as I could. It's not possible to go there faster than that. And it's still only, I still only have 3 minutes left. Sun station. Yep. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter, while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. I think I did all that. I haven't been to Hollow's Lantern, though. Let's give that one a try. I mean, I have been there, just didn't explore anything. You can do that on Earth, too, you just need enough speed. Yeah. Oh, and there's a Quantum Moon over here. So we're going over to the Hollow Lantern right now. The core already ruptured. So that's what I saw? I saw it ruptured already? Because it did have this weird, ugly scar on it. I figured it was just the matter. Okay. There is a platform in here. Or there was a platform. Maybe? That was a close one. It's just a big volcano. Does it lose matter over time as well? Because that would be a bummer. It rotates so fast, it makes it impossible for me to actually travel normally. Which is not how gravity works. Oh, I almost messed up. Check every volcano. Oh. Well, this one has lava. And it's spewing things. This one also spewed something. There's things in there. What in the world? That's what you call a close call. So I'm going into a volcano. And yes, I did just lose the ship. Gravity here is really weird. This is the North Pole volcano. That's my ship, yeah. I'll be able to go out. Don't worry. We watch with our eyes. Timber Hearth projection stone. We got something though. Friends in the Timber Hearth mines. The last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send us more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. And Oeno says, we'll deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twins project a protective shell. They were crafting a protective shell for Ash Twin. My gratitude. I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon as of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin project. Will it be more than we initially thought? It will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. Yes, the idea of an encasement that's supernova-proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. Is that sand supernova-proof somehow? Okay, let's travel the planet then. Let's dive into another pool of lava. I think there's only three volcanoes, and we've seen all of them. I say that, there's another one right next to me. Almost fell. In fact, I am in a weird orbit right now. Okay. There's a little rock that I saw. So it is losing matter. But if it loses matter... I don't know. Keep descending, keep descending. Come on, come on, come on. We got this. There it is. Yeah, it's a little bit dangerous, but... There we go, jumping from one planet to the other. Don't touch. No! Ugh. Now I need to find where the... Oh, man. Oh, my ship! 37 meters away. That's a lie. I don't know where... Fuel level critical. I realize this. This is not the way. I do not know where it is. The station. I think we found it. Oh, come on. We were there. We were there. Okay, let's look at our notes. We were there. We were almost there. Not that I would do anything here. I couldn't even look at my journal, but it was gonna be fun. It's the freaking lips. Yeah. There was something in the lantern. It's Ash Twin, or rather Amber Twin. No, Ash Twin has some secret in it. There's something going on with that. So let's see. Do we have any orange things? Yes. Sunless City. There's more to explore here. And Quantum Caves. There's more to explore there. I found a cave with an anglerfish fossil inside, but the opening is only big enough for my scout. The core of Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. And they're doing it with the blowing up of the sun, as far as I can tell. Sun station is done, I think. The Nomai mines. The Nomai mines mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the entire core of Ash Twin. The Nomai discovered a species of four-eyed semi-aquatic life forms in the waterways near the mine. We got things to do here in this planet. Now, how do I get into the mines? Through here? We could try that. You also know everything to go to the Quantum Moon. I've been to the Quantum Moon. Oh, wait. No, I don't think I know everything. Oh, this one. Whee! Yeah, this is the way out. It's so cool. Let's go to the Quantum Moon then. I don't think I do. I think like, well, we'll see. I think I'm missing something in the Hollow Hearth, I believe. What the planet that crumbles. That's the Adel Rock. That's the moon. Oh, that was stupid. Okay, it didn't matter too much. Crash, 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 crash. Okay. Good. Now to find a place where it's safe to be. There's no safe place. I think that ship is not long for this world. There you are. Tell me I've seen everything. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of 6 location. I didn't do it? Where's the 6th location? I don't know. There? Yeah, I'm gonna need to check the journal. Because I do not understand that. Yeah. Ah, okay. Well, we got this. We got this. So the quantum moon sometimes disappears, possibly at an unknown 6th location. Many Nomai went on a pilgrimage during which the quantum carried them to its 6th and most secret location. The quantum moon did. To explore the 6th location, the shrine on the quantum moon must be on the moon's north pole. Well, yeah, but I can't go to the North Pole. We always spawn at the South Pole. That was my hand. And I'm always looking at the tower from in here. Shrine can move, yeah, but what does it matter? Yeah, this is a puzzle, so it's like... Okay. So the shrine can move. And it's there. It's not there anymore. Does it spawn elsewhere? Okay, this is where we are. So that's where the probe is, but that's fine. The shrine does not spawn elsewhere. That's really weird. I could swear the shrine spawned anywhere. That's the weirdest thing. Okay. So because the spider... Because the tower doesn't spawn anywhere else, as far as I can tell, I can leave the planet and I will be in the 6th location. Well, let's get ready. Okay, I'm still around the planet. I don't know where I was. I don't know where I was. I should not have re-entered. But if the shrine only spawns in one location, that makes things so much simpler. Just so much simpler. And we came to the same place as well. Okay, there's the shrine. Off we go. Let's find this. No, we're still in the same place. Things are a little bit sideways, but... That's another way of doing it. I think I recognize this place. Yeah, it spawns in multiple places. Today you did everything needed to solve this. I can't close my eyes. Wait. figured it out. So difficult. Oh, come on. There's a freaking thing. Go away, thing. I really thought these were... It's basically a teleport. We're there again. I don't even need to turn that on. Oh! Oh, it has light. What the hell is wrong with this place? Will it close? Not really. The floor is all different. All the rules have to be met. That makes sense. The rule of the sixth location. Quantum imaging. The rule of quantum entanglement. So the rule of quantum entanglement is the fact that we get teleported with the tower. The rule of the sixth location is that every once in a while it's gonna go here. The rule of quantum imaging. Yeah. Okay, what am I missing here? Because that thing doesn't turn off. Doesn't turn off the light. I wanted to see what the rest of the planet is. I am gonna check my journal. Well, I don't need to. Do we still have a ship? That's not where I want to go. Is that where I want to go? No, it's the twins. Man. Do I have something blocking the path? In the twins? Oh, the sun is coming. Let's go see it. That's what I call a bad roll. That was very bad. Look at that. There's so little things. So few things here. Sun time. I'm trying to see if there's anything there. I don't think there is. Okay, let's try that again. I figured out how to shut my eyes, turn my eyes off. That's a difficult puzzle because it's like there's so many little things. I swear I did. The shutting of the door was the trick. And even when I shut the door, there were still things. I still had the probe outside. Although I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Where is? That's not it. See it. It's not too far away. I still haven't completely figured out how how I actually get in there. I'm mostly just throwing the should should wait for it on the other side. I'm mostly just throwing the probe very late, because I figured that ought to do it. Speaking of which, because it tends to do it. Don't worry, we're gonna be fine. A little bit. Nope, I sort of died. Oof. Just take one photo and you're good. Yeah, but like that. Let's sure. If that's the way, that's the way. The thing is, I could swear I had a photo before, and then I turned away, like, for whatever reason, and it disappeared even with a photo on. So I don't know what happened there, by the way. I do know that everything in there, like rocks and stuff, they move around when you look around. So it is very dangerous to it's just a dangerous place. I don't want to go to the sun. Go away. We got it again. We don't remember. Let's give it a try. It's easy to test. Or maybe it was just too close or something. So here goes a photo, and it's a pretty good photo. I've been to that place as well, which is pretty cool. A lot easier than the space station. Or the solar station, I should say. Okay, and we're slowing down. So you see the photo there? Everything is good. And we're in. Okay, now if you die, you die. Which is a very serious possibility. So that worked. Okay, yeah, maybe I turned off the lantern for whatever reason. Or turned off the camera for a little while, which is all it takes for it to move. Ship hull breach detected. Yeah, it's being pushed around by things. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen. There's light outside. Oh, I closed the door. For a moment there, I thought, what the heck happened? I just closed the door. Whoa, this planet is something else. Yeah, that thing is just not moving. And I don't get why. Wow! My back is sort of killing me right now. I don't get it. You're missing one element. Recall the rule of the sixth location. I should have checked the freaking notes. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. That's the rule. The rule of the sixth location is what I want. Good. Why? I say good, but something happened. I am floating. That planet is not okay. There's something wrong with that planet. I don't know what that was. Now, where's the ship? Do we have a ship still? Yeah, I have something wrong with my thrusters or something. The game bugged out, I think. The ship exploded, I believe so, yeah. Okay, let's try that again. Let's look at the let's look at what the ship has to say, because I need to figure out the rule of the sixth planet. That is, or the sixth location. Because that is fundamental. That's the thing I'm missing. And I cannot remember what it might be. The quantum moon sometimes disappears, possibly to an unknown sixth location. Many Nomai went on a pilgrimage during which the quantum moon carried them to its sixth and most secret location. To explore the sixth location, the shrine on the quantum moon must be on the moon's north pole. I think I know. So it was just lack of luck. Was it just me, well, not knowing what to look for? But, man, that's a very specific thing as well. For sure not knowing what to look for, but also lack of luck. And that's what you said, the bad roll. It was a bad roll. Quantum moon never spawned. Oh, I saw it. It was there. Let's go get it. That's a good photo. And now we're landing. Not crashing, not crashing, not crashing. Crashing a little bit. Wait. Or is it? Or is it? What was it? Okay. There's my tower. Let me in! There it is. It's always in the same place. You have your position on the map, yeah. This is the biggest one. Oh, don't go there. So what I'm trying to do now is trying to find the tower in a different place. And of course we're near the South Pole. Don't get hit by those things. That's a good thought, yeah. Because I could swear. Okay. We have something here. Oh, it was closing. It was closing. Emergency scout recall activated. You piece of crap. That's not it. It's still blocked. What? We're in the North Pole. We're in the North Pole. We figured it out. This quantum planet has a North Pole. All of them do. This one, for example, is inside a A whirlpool. Have you figured out reproductive? No. I have not. I mean, I can follow the same footsteps, but I don't know the reason why this works like this. Okay. So here we are. In the 6th location. What am I doing? Oh my god, I know what I'm doing. I'm going up into the Skyblood hole. Skyblood hole is where we're going. Oh, Skyblood hole is eating me. Okay. Skyblood hole ruined everything. Let's give it another try. This is a good planet. So if we need to go to the northern hemisphere, there it is. We got it, okay. Yeah, reproductively. I did it. No, you're not. Okay, Skyblood hole is the exit, as it turns out. Well, that makes sense. Really, it's about... Oh, freaking... What the heck? Whoa! There's a river there. Nobody warned me there was a river. Okay. Okay, let's let the tower go away. Tower wants to go away, let it go away. So we're in the North Pole of this place. What is that? That's an Nomai that's alive. Solanum. 3 eyes. Who are you? The what now? Pick up me stone? Oh. It's a language. What? Explain me. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however. Perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did? There's a quantum moon. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum. The same way the areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually become quantum too. I've seen that. I've seen that. Wait a minute, I'll deal with things. Let me explain you. No, excuse me, I'm bad at this. I'm not very developed. Or maybe I am more. I don't know. The technology seems very strange, but then again, ours is pretty cool. Look at me. It's got like a thing. Solanum is his name, by the way. I don't remember seeing his writing. I am on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All Nomai in my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Oh, so that's the space butthole. Okay, well, I guess the eye, it makes sense. Well, okay, what is the eye of the universe, dude? What's that for? There is fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in the star system. That's actually a really cool explanation. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. It feels like that's not necessarily the best of questions. It's like, sure, that'd be neat to know, sort of question. You know what would be neat is make sure that my people don't die. Also, your people made a 22-minute time loop that murders everybody. I've never met one of your kind before. Also, try same colored plates. Oh, that's cool. I'll try it. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. Well, thank you. They're very nice. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. That's really cool. He shows me gratitude because I understand his language. These are the 2 tenets of Nomai philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. To identify and explain. He starts writing before I put it down, by the way. This is a quantum moon where that's a super awesome detail. That is super awesome. That he starts writing before I put it down. Because, like, I see you're picking that. I'm just going to start writing. That is amazing. That is awesome. This is the quantum moon, he says, where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Am I mistaken on that? Huh. I am maybe I'm mistaken on that. Also try same, yeah, I'll try the blue ones. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth, and now we call it home. That was for me to identify you, I think. Yeah. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. So we have eye of the universe and you. Many in my clan have believed the Eye called us to a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the Eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to this star system only when and then vanish from them so completely. But I didn't fear the Eye anymore. But I don't fear the Eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the Eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. He thinks he's not entirely alive? I imagine you've noticed the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location he's currently orbiting. For example, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giant Steep than it does when orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms, the Eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the Eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the Eye? Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the Eye. This is the closest any of us come to see the Eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I might... Oh, he says that again. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. That's me and you, I think, that I chose. Oh no, that's not the one. Excuse me. I'm sorry. The game's freaking out. Is this your first time on the Quantum Moon? It's my first time here. If you've come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. Well, I guess I got all the conversation. Bad idea. Can I see you from behind, if you don't mind? Cool suit. Cool suit, my dude. I wonder what that is up there. Or I wonder if I'm just... if I need to look around a bunch. Or if that's it. That could be it. Or me just going into there. Which is a really weird way of getting out of here, by the way. Oh, did I drop connection? Oh no, we're going to the butthole. Did I drop connection? I think I might have dropped connection. Didn't say anything there. No drop frames. I think that was good. Connection to the stream. Like I thought maybe it showed welcome to the chat room on my side, and I was like, what? What do you mean welcome to the chat room? The last message I saw was yours, Mitz, by the way, where it said if. Oh. Just in time, huh? Sun is not looking healthy. I kind of wanted to go back to Timberhearth. Oh, am I close to another planet? Okay. No, not Idle Rock. I don't want to... Maybe that's what was going on. Yeah, that thing hasn't landed yet. Is he not landing? Why is it so bright? Is that one the other one hit? And we're getting the soundtrack. Why is it so bright? I'm pretty sure the thing that meteor is the one that causes the sun to blow up. It's not even the Hourglass Twins. Because if the Hourglass Twins were swallowed or something, and then blew up because of that, then that sort of would imply that whatever was in there. That's quite impressive. Okay, that's gonna be that for tonight. We are gonna need to read the things in our journal next episode, next stream. So today is a Thursday, which means the next stream is gonna be a Saturday. 3 hours before now is when I usually go on stream. Of course, this will eventually be on YouTube. In fact, this should be going up on YouTube Saturday. So yeah, Saturday the 6th, I think. Either way, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you very much for all the tips. Very, very much appreciated. I'm glad I found some of the things. At least I found most of the things. I'll take credit for all those discoveries. And we'll see if we can get to the eye or something like that. Although it doesn't seem like that's possible as of right now. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Thank you so much for joining me once again, and have a good night. Bye-bye.